Good afternoon, ladies and gents. So, got to the point where I have so many weapons in my collection, and I have a few SBRs, a lot of rifles, a lot of pistols, and I never had any suppressors in my collection, so I decided why the hell not. And we just went through the process, and today we got this Otter Creek Suppressor. We're going to go ahead and test out on 3 or 4 of my 5.56 variants. So today we got the SP1 with my Colt reproduction sight. Brunel's reproduced this sight. It's actually some high quality stuff. The glass is manufactured in Japan. We slapped this guy on here. Got the Otter Creek Suppressor, which was pretty easy to put on this thing, you know, just regular threads. So gonna go ahead and run some rounds down range with this guy. All right, we got a steel target out there not too far out. We're gonna run some rounds down range with this guy. First rounds for this suppressor, so see how she does. Not too shabby. Get some from the throne. Not too bad at all. Pretty pleasant. Nice. She's dialed in. You can also tell with this guy, height over bore is real. I mean, of course, I only had this set up at like 50 yards. And you can tell this is also not AR 500 steel. All right, next rifle we're going to suppress is the Galil Ace 5.56. I got this adjustable gas piston, so we'll get this guy tuned and it should be pretty interesting. Got a steel plate down there. Well, this thing is smoking. I tried to touch it with this Under Armour to tighten it, and I should have waited longer because this thing is fucking barbecuing. All right, good morning, ladies and gents. So we got a lot of snow last night. I thought it'd be good to come out and get some winter LARPathon training with the Galil Ace. Well, that was good, but my foregrip went flying off. So lesson learned, don't buy the cheap Chinese knockoff foregrips at the gun show, because that tactical reload is all it took, and this guy went flying, and it is now a paperweight. Gotta work on those reloads. Very pleasant to shoot. There we go. Alright, ladies and gents, it's day 3 with shooting the Galil Ace. We're going to put some more rounds down range with this Otter Creek Suppressor. We found a solution to the crappy grip pod that went flying off. I got this emissary handbrake that I put on here, so we're going to run this guy. And now we're going to head home and probably finally clean up this guy a little bit. As you can tell, especially with the suppressor use, one of the only cons of that is it's going to gunk up your gun real fast. It ran smooth regardless, but it is caked, and we're going to have to go home, open the seltzer, and clean this motherfucker. And hopefully I can get all this stuff off of my suppressor. This is, earlier in the video you saw it was like a barbecue on there when I tried to twist it off with my Under Armour, and yeah, we're going to have to work this stuff off of there. Alright, ladies and gents, I hope you've enjoyed the suppressor video up to this point. Third rifle I wanted to suppress was this FN M4 Collectors. Unfortunately, this is a pin and weld flash hider on here to avoid the SBR paperwork. Otherwise, it'd be a 14.5 inch barrel, and due to the pin and weld, it makes it 16 inch. So that's a no-go. But my friend Alex Miller from Unprofessional Opinions has the big brother, the FN M16A4. So I was able to put the suppressor on this guy, and we're going to go ahead and run this and see how she does, see how good Miller Zero is on this guy. But I thought this would be cool. This is pretty much the exact clone of what I had in 2009 infantry school and in my Marine Corps unit after that. Wouldn't be until the my time in the Air Force Air National Guard re-enlistment that I would even be able to hold one of these guys. And while I have them laying out, I thought it'd be interesting to just show you guys a close-up. I have pretty much all generations of this rifle out here, all the way from the A1 or the civilian SP1, which is pretty much civilianized M16A1. And then, of course, we have the FN M16A4 Collectors, and then the M4 over here. So it's just interesting pieces of history, kind of the evolution of the M16 rifle. All right, ladies and gents, we're out here. I'm going to put some rounds down range through Miller's rifle. As like the rest of this video, the weather is not really cooperating with us today, but we're going to continue to keep training how we fight, and we're going to push forward. All right, we got some far distance stuff at about 100 yards. We're going to go ahead and get some pop shots with support. Not too bad. Recoil impulse on this compared to my SP1 is a lot smoother, probably because of the added weight towards the front, but I gotta say, the A4 is a pleasant shooter. Alright, looks like she's here. All right, ladies and gents, that's a wrap up for the Otter Creek Polonium Suppressor video. I hope you enjoyed seeing it on all three of these rifles. Go ahead, comment below, positives, negatives, whatever feedback you guys have. I'm by no means an expert or a high-speed professional. I consider myself a firearm enthusiast. I enjoy the hobby and doing this stuff for fun. Go ahead and let me know what your favorite rifle out of the three is, and or if you have your personal favorite rifle, what you think your personal suppressed favorite loadout is. And have a good evening.